Hey guys, Cloud VP here, and welcome back to the second reproduction. So we're just gonna do things, get things done. I feel like we're kind of getting closer. There's like a hair right there. I have hair, but anyway, I feel like we're getting closer to the end of this. We had a lot of things happen, and I have been talking to someone who is like the expert on otome games, and was telling me that I am kind of, I guess, going on the right path. You know, there's a couple things I have to do. And when I was helping Chris's sister in the last episode, that is something you need to do. You need to help like the people by getting like the items, and you get the items to give to certain people at certain times, kind of thing. So I don't know if it's too late for me to still do good, now that I know that's something I should have been doing. I only just did it now. But we're gonna see how that works. We'll see how well that happens. Oh. Crap, do I have any items on me? I have a cute doll. I have random items too. She said something like some items don't look good. Go back. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, and always to go to the pink exclamation points, which I guess I should have been doing. So I guess let's start off going to the pub. I honestly don't remember what we were doing last time, so that's kind of bad. So close, so bloody close. Now, Dr. Samuel, you're drinking too much. I drink as much as I want. I was one step away from curing Gerard fever. Then the higher-ups said my contract was expiring, and they weren't going to finance my research anymore. I wish I had those materials with me. So I don't know what materials Chris was talking about at all. I don't even know where you get them, but I'm pretty sure I did not have a chance to get them, because I had no more money, and finding money I'm pretty sure takes up a spot. So that wouldn't have worked, like, at all. Well, I guess I could check real quick. Hold on. Okay, so, yeah, you could, there's no way for me to have gotten more money and to have seen that scene, so I just got money, instead. So, that didn't happen. Anyway, a whole day goes by so quickly. I should go to bed. So, I guess we get to see what exciting event is in Christine's future now. Also, one more thing before I finish this spiel, I'm going to just keep talking, is I am probably planning on doing a good ending kind of thing for two characters, Lizette and Gardas. I'm probably not going to do Jin. Based on what I've heard from him, I'm pretty sure I don't want to make myself sit through that. So, I'm probably not going to get him. Sorry, guys, but this is how it's going to go. Anyway, let's continue on with our adventure, because I haven't even gotten my first ending, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like an ending. Anyway. Over here, Uncle Lizette. You know what? I just realized my camera's still inverted. I'm like looking that way. Or this way. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, I have the camera inverted, so when I play like my console games, because I'm looking at the other direction, it just looks weird. So this is the correct way. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pausing so frequently. Anyway. Oh, jeez. Whoa, wait a minute. Be careful over there. It's okay. Really now, mind your feet, okay? Listen to Lizette Senpai. I see you're quite popular with the children, and I see your voices aren't back. Again. I've got a lot of little brothers and sisters at home, so I'm good at dealing with them. Wait, what are you doing here? I'm taking a break from my paperwork. I was planning on finding Chris, but it seems she went out. So you went for me instead. Actually, aren't you just giving off work? Now, I'm just taking a break. Oh, really? I am, really. Have some faith in me. Patty, it's time to go home. Mama's here. Bye-bye, Uncle Lizette. Let's play again soon. Okay. Okay, Lizette. If I have time, then sure. Yay! Thank you for looking after her, Sir Lizette. We'll be off now. I know I've said this before, but you really are good with children. Yeah, like I said, I've got loads of little brothers and sisters at home. There's Philip, Tim, Mary, everything from little brats to obedient angels. I wonder how they're doing now. Your family, huh? Are they doing well? Yeah, they live in a village near the border of Almenin. Both my mom and dad are fine. I see. Lord Gardas, said Jin. Damn, he caught up already. I prepared your afternoon documents, and Lady Chris is in your office, so please come back. Hear that? You'd better hurry. Wait, what do you mean you prepared the princess? Did I read that line wrong? Oops. Oh well, whatever. I only asked her to help arrange the documents, don't worry. Jin, you... Now, don't look at me like that. Oh, by the way, said Lizette, Lady Chris was looking for you, too. She was? Then I'd better be heading back. Good idea. Take care on your way. I will. Don't worry. See you soon. Okay. Why is he in such a hurry? I didn't even say I wanted to go back yet. Well, you need to go back soon, my lord. Those documents need your imperial seal. What a pain. Jin? Guess, what is it? What would the queen do if she knew a demon lord had taken one of her pieces? Pieces? That's... Even I don't want to think about it. Oh, he's talking about Chris. I got it. Like, taking one of her daughters, in other words. Gah. Looks like we're done here. I said that and glanced at the man lying at my feet. I wanted to get it all done before the sky turned the color of dusk. I looked up again at the uncountable number of soldiers lying unconscious around the entrance to the village. Every single one of them had been well built with steady, battle-worn armor, but they were no match for us.
しかし偶然俺たちが遊びに来ていたから良かったものの、いなかった時を考えるとゾッとしますね。
They talk about the Wind Village? Indeed. I glanced over at the board saying, "Yep, welcome to Wind Village, the village of flowers," and breathed a sigh of relief. I was glad it was still standing after all that. That's one less thing to worry about. I'd been closely monitoring Wind Village since our last visit, and, as a result, we'd successfully fought off the attack that destroyed it last time. If I told the demons the whole story, I could have acted a lot more openly instead of hiding behind excuses. But I could have said something like, "I know the future." They would have thought I was crazy. So, as a result, I couldn't bring along as many soldiers as I wanted. But still, thanks to my plan, I got to meet some of the best fighters in Deathride. Like Raviel, who was standing beside me right now. He was old, but he held the title of general, and had a lot of guts. I'm sorry for having you work on your holiday, Raviel. Don't worry about it. This service serves as a nice appetizer to the fine wine victory we'll enjoy afterwards. I'm sure to treat you when the time comes. We patted each other's shoulders and laughed, praising each other's achievements just like old friends. And then... Hey, Gardus!
Christina!
What's up? Ah, Gardus. Gardus swooped down from the sky and tried to catch his breath, seemingly in a hurry. He must have flown as fast as he could after hearing about this. Yes, I had Lizette and Raviel with me, so they couldn't even scratch me. Look. I turned around as proof, and Gardus let out a deep sigh. I'm still a soldier myself, you know. I'm not the sort of woman who squeals and wants a man to protect her. It's got a point. Gardus, I'm glad you worry about me, but... Gardus, that's,
Christina.
Your Majesty, shouldn't you be delighted that we're all safe? Oh, poor guy. It's okay, Lizette. I appreciate you. Aww.
全然嬉しく聞こえない。
冗談だ。お前たちも無事でいてくれて本当によかった。かけがえのない死と友が傷つけば、私の怒りは大陸を焦がしていただろう。それにしてもクリス、偶然とはいえ、よくぞウィントの村を守ってくれた。
Thanks. Thank you. His cheerful eyes met mine for a moment. Huh? Is that? There's something gleaming from the forest behind us. I quickly pushed Gardus away and rushed forward, acting as a barrier between him and the threat. But at the same time, something came flying through the air towards us. I couldn't move fast enough and it grazed my arm, sending a sharp pain up my shoulder and making me grimace.
Christina!
The gleaming light had been an arrowhead, which was now stuck in a tree behind us. Had I not pushed Gardas away, it would have flown straight through him. There's still some soldiers left? I placed my palm against my wound. There is blood, but not much, so I was safe for now. I could still beat up that archer without even trying. As I made to go after our would-be assassin, my footsteps suddenly came to a halt. Raw instinct took over my body, and I shook, terrified. Right in front of me was a horrifying face I'd never seen before. The man had no facial expressions. His face was completely blank. Just looking at him made cold sweat run down my back. Gardas? Dang, look at his face. He's pissed. Eh? Gardas disappeared before I could say anything. The moment I realized he was gone, I had heard a painful screech come from the forest. And that guy is dead. It's getting like awfully bright outside. Well, they did say that they like live by emotions. So, oopsie. So like they're like a demon's emotions like multiplied by like a lot. So I'm pretty sure like Gardas' anger just went like tiny little into boom explosion kind of thing is what I'm thinking happened. God, these things tangle so fast. Anyway, so Gardas went and killed him. Between the sound of a sword swinging down, I heard Gardas' cold yet horribly enraged voice enter my ears. Gardas, stop it! I'm fine! The area suddenly fell into silence. The sound of blood gushing out and the sword hacking into the soldier's body came to an abrupt stop. It took several seconds for Gardas to reluctantly come out of the woods. His clothes were covered in blood and his face showed a sullen expression. I sighed and brushed away the blood on his cheek, as if trying to calm down a stubborn child. You shouldn't take away other people's lives so recklessly. And you were his intended target, was what I wanted to say, but I didn't. I was worried he might blame himself instead. He did, yes, but I don't want you to harm anyone for my sake. I know you're really a kinder man than anyone I met, so... That's like, Your Majesty, are there any left?
Gardis, 頼みがある。
なんだ？
俺の首輪を外してくれないか？
Interesting that he won it now. The topic had come up earlier, so I wasn't surprised by the request or anything. What I was surprised about was the timing.
今日の
Why
この
now?
村を救った功績があれば、俺たちへの信用は完全なものとなる。だから、首輪はもう不要だ。
確かに、それで文句を言う者はおるまい。ラビルはどう思う？
My thoughts are the same, my lord.
ではレセト、こちらに来い。
ああ。
I'd completely forgotten about the ring recently, but it was still a relief knowing it was finally being removed. Gardas pressed his long fingers against the ring, and it slowly gave off a dim light. As it slowly reduced its brightness, I saw Lizette murmur something, in a voice quiet enough to not reach me.
我が魂に誓って。
I'm pretty sure I know what they said. They probably had like a vow, you know, make sure you protect her, and he said, of course, kind of thing, or something like that. As Gardas gave his reply, the ring suddenly flashed a bright white, then crumpled into fragments of light and vanished. Huh? What were you two talking about?
男同士の秘密だ。
Thought so. Secret between men. Hey, come on, Lizette, tell me.
諦めてください。男の友情と秘密は固いんですよ。
Just Lizette, have a laughing party by yourself. Eh. If humans and demons could be friends like this, and everyone in the world would hold hands together, it would be wonderful, I'm sure. The setting sun, which once brought sorrow into my heart, now filled me with warmth. We bathed in the warm orange glow of the sunset and let ourselves blend into the atmosphere. There we go. I had like something in my teeth. Anyway, the refreshing sound of the bells echoed through my ears. After returning from Wood Village, I went to the church to pray. Whenever I harmed someone, I would always go to a church and pray. It was something I'd done for a long time. As I stood in the church all by myself, I felt the resting within me wash away. Hey guys. It's rare to see you in a church. Whatever could it be? Eh? Couldn't he just tell me later, back at the castle? I tilted my head, confused. Why did he have to speak to me in a church of all places? Seeing me mentally prepare myself for the worst, Curtis gave me a weak smile.
Uh-oh.
Well, that ain't good. Eh?
そろそろ話しても良い頃かと思ったのだ。今のお前ならばきっと受け入れられるに違いないと。
I am very curious. What is it? It wasn't like Gardas to talk in such a roundabout way. Whatever he seemed about to discuss was worthy of hesitation, it seemed. Whatever. Not whatever. Oh, I don't even know what I said. Feeling uneasy, I frowned and looked at him, trying to get him to hurry it up. But Gardas wasn't looking at me. He was gazing at the stained glass window near the ceiling, murmuring as if confessing
この
his
世
sin.
界がもともと月神と非神の支配を受け安定していた世界だというのは知っているか？
Yeah, I believe we did hear that from somebody, I think. Yes, I read about it in textbooks. I answered lightheartedly to his surprisingly anticlimactic setup. But melancholy, I think, whatever, clouded Gardas' face upon hearing my
で
reply.
はその月神が長らく暗海に去っているせいで均衡を崩している状態だというのは
The balance crumbled. I repeated his words blankly, unsure what to make of them. Gardas slowly closed his eyes, hiding his dust-colored pupils from me. He breathed in deeply, as if trying to come to some kind of resolution, then began to speak again.
そうだ初代デスライード女王お祖母様が魔王となった以降は各地に魔王が立ち加護を与えていたおかげで収まっていたが
Wait, what are you talking about? My mind couldn't keep up with all the information being thrown at me. I spoke without thinking, and then had to take a few moments to calm myself down. Then, with a suppressed voice, I asked Gardas something. I lowered my voice because we were in a church, and because what Gardas was talking about was almost taboo. Are you saying that the demon lords and ladies have been holding up the world of light?
やはり信じられんか
Not just in heterodoxism, but in all the other teachings of Lamai too. It is said that the world was being eaten up by demons. While orthodoxism asked its followers to forgive the demons for existing, heterodoxism simply regarded them as evil, opposing the demons for the corrosion of the world. If what Gardas just said about the demon lords and ladies was true, then every single human alive would lose the very foundation of their faith. That's how deep the spiritual influence of Lamai's teaching were on humanity. I can't believe that right away, but I don't think you're lying either. After hearing my honest thoughts, Gardas looked at me and chuckled. Then he looked over at a statue of Lamai and began to talk, his tone nostalgic.
時とは残酷なものだ最初はあれほどありがたがっていたというのに長い時が流れるにつれ人々はその恩恵と理由を忘れていった挙句偶然発生してしまった天才を魔王のせいにしだし魔族狩りまで始めてな、魔が滅んでいくことで人々の生活はさらにすさみそれを魔族の呪いだとして人はより魔族を迫害していった
In other words, the history I had been taught as a human was completely wrong. Nobody would have taught us that humans, who were trying to save the world, had already been saved by the demons instead. Even though I was currently on the demon's side, I couldn't accept something like that so easily. Everything I thought about the world had been turned upside down. I began to wonder if everything before my eyes was just an illusion. I'd come this far believing in myself, so what could I do now? The answer was obvious, of course. I didn't need to ask anything. Ever since I began to doubt the teachings of heterodoxism, I've been preparing myself for something like this in the corner of my heart. Accepting Gardas' words would mean that I was the evil one, not the demons. As the faces of all the people I killed appeared in my mind's eye, the trembling in my fingers began to spread. I couldn't keep calm anymore. I clenched my fists and cried out, my head bowed low. If everything I thought I knew was fake, what am I supposed to believe in? As he watched me drown in shock and sorrow, Gardas gave an answer in a firm voice.
お前の心を
Eh?
最後に信じられるのはいつも己の心だけだ。魔族も人もそれは変わらん。己の心を一番の味方として生きている。
Airplane.
私がこれを語ったのは、せめてお前にだけは分かっていてほしかったからだ。この世の中に一人でも理解者がいると思うだけで、たとえ死しても私の心は救われる。
Don't talk about death like that.
私は魔王だ。今の世ではいつ滅ぼされてもおかしくはない。
Well, what he did say, it made it sound like he was leaving like right away, so that's not good at all. He'd said something similar in the past, but the weight in my heart was far heavier now. Even though he hadn't done anything wrong, Gardas still accepted all the accusations the world threw at him. That thought sent discontent and regret through me, more than anything else. Ugh.
ただ気がかりなのは、私がいなくなった後のこの世界のことだ。世界が滅すれば魔族ばかりか人の命も消えてしまう。
Are you sympathizing with the humans who tried to kill you?
悪は人そのものではない。誰にでも潜む恐れや悲しみがこの流れを作ってしまったのだ。
Man, he's all high. Like what he says, it's like, I don't blame them. That's like a separate mindset completely that most people don't have. They only blame what they can see, you know what I mean? So Gardas is like very wise, I guess I could say. Gardas. A question from before suddenly rose back into my mind. That's weird. It's all contradicting now. Gardas cares about his own race, but he sympathizes with the humans too. Would someone like that really kill the people of Crofts? Gardas, I have a question for you, and I want you to answer honestly. Did you really destroy Crofts? I find it hard to believe you did. You're being quiet because you can't cover it up with a lie, which means you weren't the one who did it, right?
なぜそこまで言い切れる?
You care about both races. You wouldn't do something like that. No way.
それは買いかぶりというものだ。
I don't know. He sounds pretty noble, especially after
高
like
尚
what
な
he just
存
like
在で
told
はない。
us.
欲にまみれたただの男だ。
But at the same time, you can't hold him up on a pedestal. Leaving those words behind, he turned and began to walk away, as if declaring the conversation over. Wait, Gardas! Why? The pale blue moonlight shined through the stained glass reflected by the bird's image on the floor. Gardas was exactly like that. So close, yet untouchable. The beauty I longed for was just an illusion, and his true self was in a faraway place. Oh, tomorrow's the day after the Demon Kingdom. I should go to sleep. Alright, we're gonna knock that holiday face in the punch it in the face and be like, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, what should I do tonight? I'm ask someone out to play. Durr. Why would I like not ask artists to go out on a date? That's like dumb. Okay. So where do you want to go? Anywhere's fine as long as you're alone with me. Gardas, where'd your voice go? No. We should leave the room first. Such a shame. Well, I know generally taking him to the pub is good, but if I'm on a date with him... I gotta save it. Hold on, guys. I'm saving. I don't know. I want to make sure decisions are right. It's cheating, but let's go to the church. Because he said next time we're together, we should go to the church. I remember. Oh, shit. I don't want to talk to you. Go away, Shade. Okay, So I'm supposed to be going like on a date with Gardas, but that's obviously not working out very well. He's like with me, so let's go to the pub. I had to try again because like the choices I did sucked. Oh, that's right. I wonder if I have anything Gardas might like. I have a Gardas doll. Give me a minute. I need to figure this out. Huh? I need to decipher the secret code for the next time we meet. Okay, I can barely keep up with my workload these days. Once I bring about world peace, I'm spending the rest of my days in a nice, relaxing hot spring. Are you planning on retiring at such a young age? Better than having no dreams, isn't it? What about you? I'm not young anymore. It's not so much a dream as planning for when I get too old. Then let me just ask, how old are you anyway? Who knows? Keeping count became too much of a pain after 500 years, so I stopped. Dang, he's old! What is it? Nothing. I just remembered that you're a demon lord again. Anyway, what are your retirement plans? Let me see. The same as yours, really. Retire in a hot spring with my contracted partner. When did Lizette get there? What? I'm probably not the right person to say this, but for a demon lord, your tastes are rather plain. To an outsider, a demon lord might look really showy and such, but really, it's a tough job that doesn't give you much time to relax and have fun. If I'm going to retire, I'd like to take it easy, even if it is a little plain. Huh. Wait, what do you mean by a contracted partner? A life bonding contract, not little. It links two souls to one another, allowing them to live on the same lifespan. That way, even humans can live as long as demons. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that existed. Humans and demons aren't settling down as much these days, but those who do tend to use this spell. But for humans, it means watching their family and friends age and die, so some reject the contract to avoid that. Just like Gardas' father. But isn't that sad for the people left behind? I'm sure the humans who pass away first have regrets too. Why is that answer so much tinier? Because there's so much text? I did that one. Isn't it sad for the people left behind? It is, yes. But that's the fate of demons who fall in love with humans. If it were me, I'd never die and leave the man I left behind. Linking one soul to another means sharing their destiny. Sometimes the contract demon dies earlier than a human's normal lifespan, thus forcing the human to die too. Would you be willing to take that risk? I don't speak of love half-heartedly. If his death meant mine, then so be it. How passionate. Do you dislike passionate women? Not at all. In fact, I'd gladly offer my soul to her. How about it? Would you like to make a contract with me? Hey, that's not something to joke about. A joke, huh? Well, how about we see if I'm really joking tonight? Idiot, don't get so close. Oh, that was so cute. Okay. No, that was super adorable. I'm so glad I got to see that. Actually, did his love go up a little bit? Yay! I got it to 61! Yeah! I don't remember what it was before. I hope my answers didn't bring it down. Just in case it does, I'm going to save in the second spot. Just in case. But I really think that is a great place to end this episode for today because we just got to see a really cute scene with Gardas. We learned a bit more about him and like the demons are holding up the light end of the world so we don't fall completely into darkness and everything dies. So that would suck, honestly. Makes me think a little bit about the title, like the Queen of Darkness kind of thing. But I don't know. I think we're doing good so far. Hopefully, I was able to give Gardas the Gardas doll. I hope I didn't make his leg go down because I think it wasn't that high before I did that conversation. But I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share with a friend. It really helps me out. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. So until then, bye everyone!